Hi, everyone. We are so excited that you have signed up for one of our virtual Rose Summer Camps. This video is to help you navigate some of the things in our virtual classroom so you can have access to all of the wonderful things that our Rose teaching artists have created for you. Now, the Rose is using Google Classroom for a lot of the things that we are going to be doing. And so I'm going to walk you through how you're going to access your classroom and also access the video chat tool that we are using, which is Google Meet. It is worth noting that for this tutorial, I will be on a PC. So if you are using a different device, some of the things might look a little bit different. Our Google Suite, our Google Classroom, does have applications that can be downloaded on any iPhone and on any Android device. You'll just have to take a look at those in your app stores. And if you have questions about how to access things, please just let us know and we'll do our best to get you those answers. Before your camp starts, your Rose teaching artist will send out a welcome letter. And in this welcome letter, it will give you the steps to access your Google Classroom. All right? First thing you will do is you will go to classroom.google.com. And that will bring you to a classroom homepage. All right? Now I'm going to pull up a screen here and share what those steps are going to look like for you. Right? As you can see, you'll go to this address right here, classroom.google.com. You will, up at the right-hand corner, there's going to be a little plus sign when it brings you to that page. And you'll click that plus sign, and it'll drop down and say, join class as a student. And then it will ask you for a code, all right? This code is unique to your Google Classroom. It will be one that has been generated for your class's classroom, right? And that information will be in our email home that your Rose teaching artist will send. So that is how you get that information, all right? Now, after you are admitted to the class, you will be redirected to a page that's going to look something like this. It's going to look something like this. As you can see, I just have a test classroom that is set up, and I'm going to walk you through a couple of the features in this test classroom so you know where to go and where to find something. So, once you're in your test classroom, anything that your teaching artist has to share in terms of an announcement is going to show up on this page here. It's kind of like a feed, almost like a Facebook feed or something like that. So anything that they need to share, they are going to post it right here on our stream page. This is also a place that, depending on your class, teachers might ask for comments or questions, and this is where all of that information is going to go. Now, you're also going to see that our class code is up here, right? So if you ever need to access that again, this is where you can find it super easily, okay? So after you have joined the class as a student, you'll have access to Google Meet, okay? So I'm going to walk you through how we get to Google Meet. The very first thing you will do is come right up here, classwork. You will click on that, which will bring you to this page right here. Now, I will say that this might look a little bit different than what you might see because I am on the teacher end of it versus the student end of it. But no matter what, you will have Google Classroom or Google Calendar right there. So you will click Google Calendar, which will open up a new tab, most likely, right? So each of our classrooms will be linked to a Google Calendar, and the teaching artist will have set up class events in that Google Calendar. So for our purposes right now, I have this set up right here, okay, this test meet. So we will have that event set up. You will just click that, which will bring up this pop-out right here, right? Now it's got a time on it of when this class is meeting. Also has information about how to join the meet, right? So all you would have to do is to click this link right here, or even right down here for our video chat. And that will redirect you straight to Google Meet, which will bring you to the meeting room for your class. So any of our on-screen things, we're going to be using our Google Meet. And that's just a very direct way to get you there. Of course, we will make sure that we send out that information with our letter as well, or email as well. Make sure that you just have a written form of it. A couple of other things to be aware of. I'm going to come back into my classroom. As you can see, I'm back here on my classwork page, right? This is how we accessed our Google Meet. Okay. Then, if you have any questions or want to see who maybe is instructing your class, we have our teachers right here, as well as a student section down here, all right? So that's just a little bit about our Google Classrooms, how we're going to be using it. And the thing is that our Rose Teaching Artists will be using their classroom in a lot of different ways, right? Google Classroom has a lot of ways that we can use it. And we'll make sure that each teaching artist communicates what they expect from their students in terms of Google Classroom and how we're going to be using it. Some teachers might be wanting to add more materials and have different YouTube links that maybe they put into their classroom, but we'll always make sure that we communicate that with you. And of course, if you have any questions about how to use and how to navigate this really exciting virtual world, please feel free to email your teaching artist directly, and they will do everything that they can to help you figure out the best way to get to what you need. All right? I hope this was useful for you. And of course, if you have any of those questions, please direct them to your Rose teachers, and we will do our best to answer them. We can't wait to see you in class.